What was behind the drive to create the Outdoor Science School?
Well, when you look around the region and around the country for that matter, it's pretty common for 5th and 6th grade students to go to an outdoor science school of some kind during the school year. And there really wasn't any kind of program like that in Idaho. And then the university has this amazing facility asset right on Payette Lake in McCall. And I think idea kind of met opportunity, and Steve Hollenhorst and I started talking about the possibility of being able to start a program like this. And we were able to create the first residential environmental education center for Idaho students.
What kind of activity goes on at Moss?
Well, first and foremost, we have a graduate program that brings in about 16 to 18 graduate students annually, and they live on the field campus, they take courses, and they teach our residential programs to the 5th and 6th graders who come. So they take classes, they teach, and they do this rotation throughout the year. Secondly is our residential K-12 program, where 5th and 6th graders come and they spend a week at a time studying science alongside our graduate students. We also do community programs where we'll just do a fun, family-oriented activity in the McCall area where families will bring their kids out, and we'll just do something fun and out in Ponderosa State Park for the day. And then we also have conference facilities where people can come and rent the facility for a workshop or a small conference.
How is this an asset for the university?
Well, I think it's an asset for the university in several ways. First and foremost is the graduate program. It attracts 16 to 18 highly qualified students annually, brings them to the University of Idaho. And what's kind of unique about what they do when they're here in their graduate program is that they're really serving as a face for the university, because they're interacting with so many K-12 students, their teachers, their parents, and they're really acting as ambassadors for the university. And then, of course, as alumni, they go out into the world and they do really great things for the environment, for kids, and I think that really, again, is a nice asset for the university as well. Secondly, the K-12 program itself brings in about 2,500 students annually from K-12 schools across the state. They come with their teachers, they come with their parent chaperones, and they have this really unique, innovative science program that they go through. And I think that it's a way for the university to showcase a really innovative way to provide education to Idaho school kids. And then I think down the road, when students are sitting down with their parents talking about colleges to attend, the University of Idaho should certainly be in the conversation after they've been to this really unique program in McCall.
What's your favorite aha, the story of a student discovery moment at Moss?
One of the favorite things that we do at Moss, one of my favorite things that we do at Moss, is part of our assessment process. And when students show up on the first day of the program, they're asked to draw a picture of a scientist. And invariably they draw an Albert Einstein-looking character, white, male, crazy hair, white lab coat. And then they go through the Moss program for the week, and we're obviously very focused on science and science inquiry and on the fact that they can do science as students. And so at the end of the program, we ask them again to draw a picture of a scientist, and many times they draw a picture of themselves. They're dressed up in their field clothes, they've got all their measurement tools that they use during the Moss program, they've got their backpack. And I think this is really at the heart of what we're trying to do down there, is that when we ask teachers and students what it is a scientist looks like or what it is a scientist does, that they talk about themselves.